The list here. Hey, good morning, you guys.
Or good afternoon, or good evening.
What time is it?
It's in the middle of the
11 o'clock here.
night. There's people from all over the world, so it's probably the middle of the night.
Good day.
Do you want to tag Lisa Winston in this video?
Yes,
we do.
You do. So it goes to my my Facebook page.
And it says you're tagged.
I'm tagged. Count myself
I didn't know
tagged.
Facebook played the game of tag. Do you want to tag Lisa? This is Lisa Winston, by the way, and she is tagging herself, whatever that means.
Does that go away?
You're asking me. I'm new to this.
Okay.
It looks like you were. No, that isn't up there.
Jennifer. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good
we
day.
We don't know where Jennifer
Now you
is.
got me on the kick.
We don't know where
Good
Jennifer
day,
is.
everybody. Hey, Jennifer. How are you?
Okay, this is on my timeline, so you probably know I am Dr. Joe Vitale, and this is my sidekick, Lisa Winston.
He got it right.
I've said it wrong before.
miracle.
I actually wrote it down, see?
Oh my God, you wrote it down. He's only known me for like almost 2 years and you don't know how to say my name yet?
I know how to say it if it's in front of me. Lisa Winston.
All
right. Lisa is a singer. She is a speaker. She's a TV celebrity with her own show with Robert Clancy. And she is coming out with a book called Your Turning Point, which is very inspiring, which is breathtaking.
And Jennifer he did the forward. He did the forward. Hey, there's Happy Be Harry.
No, it's Harry Be Happy. But
I like Happy Be Harry.
Happy Be Harry.
It looks like Happy Be Harry here.
Happy
Harry,
Be Harry
I know,
sounds
you're just
like
happy.
he needs a shave. Happy Be Harry. It sounds like we all need to grow beards and mustaches and long sideburns.
I need another cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Or we need to do
Did
Facebook
you just
later.
get up? I don't know. Are you new here? Okay, so Harry Be Happy is here. He's a friend of mine, and Harry is going to go to the event, which is part of what we're talking about here, and we'll be talking about.
Be happy. Don Mitchell. Hi, Joe.
Hello, Don. How are you? Good to see all of you people. We do have an agenda today. Both of us mailed our list. She mailed her list that we were doing this Facebook Live. I mailed my entire database that I'm doing Facebook Live. So it's very rare that I would do it. I think it's rare for you, right? And we're doing it because we have an agenda. We have some news. We have some things we want to share. We have some surprises. And we want to talk about an issue that is on people's mind. And that is the issue of, you want to take it? I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you.
No, go. You start, and I'll.
Well, the issue
we
we're
have lots of
talking
things
about
we want to talk about today. So
is the number one fear that people have is public speaking.
Right.
Now, when you first hear public speaking, you might think, well, I'm not a speaker. I'm not going on stage. Right. But I'm talking about speaking. I'm talking about entertaining. I'm talking about performing. I'm talking about presentations. So if you're a salesperson and you have to make presentations in front of 5 people or 10 people, that's a form of public speaking. And if you're actually wanting to be a speaker and go on stage, well, you definitely want to handle the fear of public speaking. But also if you're an entertainer, like you are a singer, and I'm occasionally a singer, and you want to be able to do that. I know magicians, I know jugglers, I know performers. All of you need to own the stage. Yeah. And so how do you do that? Are you reading these so we know what's happening?
Happy Harry, hello from Denver, Colorado. Love your faces. That's Leanne Vargas. Jennifer, looking forward to your secrets and surprises. Such a great topic, this one. Mark Pantak. Hi, Joe. You are looking good.
Mark, what did you expect me to look like? It always surprises me when people say, you're looking good, Joe. It's like, what did I look?
Did they think you were like half dead or something?
What did they look like the last time they saw me?
Did you look bad?
Apparently, they all seem surprised.
Right.
And for the record, Mark, just so Mark knows, Mark, you are an old friend from Houston. I want you to know I remember you well. Okay?
Oh,
yeah, he's an old friend. I remember him.
Who else is this?
Donna is a dear friend.
Durand Howard. Hi, hey, Mr. Fire. I own 20 plus of your books. Leah Jackson, my old client and my
Durand,
dear friend.
I've written 76 books.
That's right. You need to go out and buy some more.
Yeah,
Leah, I love
you.
Good morning.
I'm teasing you.
Dagny Grant. Hey, good morning. Yay. Katya. Thumbs up.
Wonderful people.
So, what I wanted to add, who's this, Don Mitchell?
Don.
You look amazing as
usual.
usual.
Don is a very supportive person. Thank you, Don. I needed to look.
Do you look amazing or do I look amazing?
So
do I look
been
like
talking
dog
about
meat?
me, so.
I know. Do I look like dog meat? I did my hair for you people this morning. Come on.
Somebody compliment her quick before we lose her.
Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, sorry. I'm squinting.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
I thought Donna was saying morning. Or morning, like she was mourning.
Oh, it says
somebody,
morning.
But
Morning.
she's a Texas
like good morning.
girl.
Right. Morning. Hey, morning. Top of the day to you. Okay. Who's this? Katya, hello both. Donna, you both are great. Oh, thank
you, Donna.
All right,
She
I
needed to
appreciate
hear
that. I
that.
did need to hear that. Michael, fear about speaking. Why? Most of our, you meant, struggles come from not being identifying with who is good for us and see more. It never goes. Joe, what does your T-shirt say? Tell them about your T-shirt.
Oh, well, thank you. It says Kaleo, which is my new favorite band. Kaleo is, right now they're Austin-based. They have one album out, and I've never met them or seen them live, but I love their album. And it's on iTunes, Apple, and all that kind of stuff.
Durant. Okay, 56
56
more to buy.
Go to
That's
Amazon.
right.
They're on Amazon. Fill up your cart.
Get
One
those-
click. I'll be able to afford lunch today. And she probably wants to go to lunch too.
You know
right?
what?
She probably wants fed.
You know, you better be nice to me.
Why? Why?
Well,
You
I
don't
can't
pay me
say
for
here-
the event. You don't buy me lunch. You don't. Well, you did make me coffee.
You know what?
So, yeah.
You don't know what I do. I do a lot for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're just harping on the same stuff. That's what they think. Okay.
Oh, thank you. I
All right.
see Harry.
Hey, thank you. Okay, I see Harry. Hello. Leanne Vargas Hearts. Okay. So what I wanted to share, though, was that you had talked about speaking on stage, but we also want to let you know that if you're afraid of anything, this is what I love. I talk about saying yes to what's hard and breaking through and taking chances, you know, and I know Joe does that as well. But we also wanted to let you know you don't have to be a speaker or performer. You may want to just come and break through fear, like overwhelming fear of doing anything. Come and take the opportunity, get on stage and break through that fear and do something that you can. It's like when I when I went to an event last year and I got called up and I raised my hand like an idiot because I didn't know what was happening, but I actually ended up eating fire with Marshall Silver. And
He couldn't afford to feed you fajitas
right.
or bowl of soup. He fed you
He fed
fire.
me fire. Well, he told me that I didn't
Maybe we
have to eat fire first, and then he kind of hypnotized me, and then I kind of ate it. But it was
Well, if he hypnotized you, maybe you didn't even eat it. Maybe there
no.
wasn't
There's
even
a
fire.
movie. There's a video.
Oh.
There's a video.
So
You
there's
know,
evidence. Okay.
You know, seriously,
You know, Marshall
Okay.
should have actually bought you lunch.
he did give me a
he
free
looks-
audio course. But anyway,
you.
the whole thing is that when you do something that pushes you beyond your fear, then you have the courage to try something new, and it just gives you the confidence to move into the next phase of whatever it is. So you don't have to be a speaker, you don't have to be a singer. You maybe you want to be, but just come and push through your fear because that's what we're trying to address here. So
Yeah, we're creating a safe place to do
Yes.
it. It'll be a small, informal
Yes.
group. It's going to be at a wonderful, real stage. This is at the Austin
hello
Lab.
from Germany. Hey Germany, I don't know what time it is there, but hi.
You act surprised.
That's a
People in Germany are online too, you know. You act like it's new for somebody to be online in Germany.
This is what, I maybe you should just start doing your Facebook Lives alone.
Maybe.
Because you're just
Donna
like-
says she needs Italiano. What does that mean? She needs Italiano.
Well, he's Italiano, so you got him. That's what you got.
She already knows me. I mean, you already got me, Donna. What I don't know what
Are
you
you
want.
supposed to speak Italian? Remember we talked about that the other day. Ciao bella. Okay, is that good enough? That's Italian.
I know spaghetti, macaroni, lasagna. I know those Italian
It's
words.
good to get out of your comfort zone. Yes, Katya, that's what we're talking about, getting out of your comfort zone, because when you break through that, that's huge.
And we're both doing that, by the way, and that's part of our big news and part of our surprise.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about yours first?
I guess I'll do mine first.
Okay.
I've been on stage for decades now as a
Get
speaker.
your head in here.
My head's in there. I mean, how much
Okay, I'm
more?
going to do this. I'm getting fresh with you again. Bring your head in here.
No, I'm
Now
getting
we can
nervous.
You
'cause
should
you're
be
a-
nervous because I'm going to start tickling you.
That's
or
what I'm
something.
nervous
I'm not going to
about.
tickle you. Just
Do I get to speak here? Kelly is watching. Okay. Okay, so I've been on stage as a speaker. In fact, I was just on stage a couple days
Tuesday.
ago in Austin for Unity Ministers, and I revealed the missing secret. So being on stage is fairly more comfortable. I have experience doing that. Somebody just bought me a plane ticket. Thank you very much. Well, I'm getting messages. I'm going.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to another speaking
keep
engagement.
moving away from me. Are you afraid of me?
Kind of. Can I finish? I'm going to another speaking engagement, which is what that note just came in. Apparently, Caroline bought my ticket, so I'm going. So,
It's they're weed whacking and
Oh.
yeah, around my apartment complex on Thursdays they mow lawns and weed whack for like hours.
they see me coming, and
They
then
see- they know we're
start
doing
cutting the
Facebook Live,
grass.
right?
I don't know. They must think I'm
Right.
a lawn inspector or something. The lawn has to be cut again.
So are you gonna tell them?
Well, eventually. So I'm going to tell you. So I've been on stage as a speaker, but I'm also a musician. Some of you know that. I've been a singer-songwriter. I have 15 albums, many of them with guitar monk Matthew Dixon. I have 6 singer-songwriter albums out there. But what most people don't know is I've only performed as a singer-songwriter once on stage, and it took me 2 months of getting over my terror to do that. And I did do it. I had a lot of support. I did get a standing ovation, and I loved it, but I haven't done it since. So I'm going to face my fears too, and at this event, on the stage, November 8th in Austin, I'm going to get on stage. Believe me, when I say this, my hands, see, they're wet.
This is one of our announcements.
This is one of our announcements.
We talked about. He actually offered to do it.
Yeah, I can't believe.
I know. What's
weak
wrong with
moment
you?
On my, or a strong moment
Can't
on
go
my
back
part.
on it now.
Right.
Committed.
So I'm going to I'm going to bring a guitar. I'm going to go on stage and I'm going to perform a song. Now,
How cool is that?
To you, it may seem like, well, so what? But to me, and this is what you need to realize, internally, I'm scared. Internally, I'm nervous about it. Internally, I know I'm going past my comfort zone. I also know it's a shared fear. I saw an interview with Kevin Bacon, the actor. And Kevin Bacon has his own band. He is a singer-songwriter himself. Mm-hmm. And in that interview, he said he's been on stage. He is an actor in front of the camera. He's an actor on stage in front of people. But when he performs as a singer-songwriter, he is, and I can't even say because he's so deeply cussed, terrified. He's terrified. That's Kevin Bacon. Mm-hmm. And so I've agreed to face my fear, and I'm going to go on stage and perform a song. Big moment for me.
That was huge.
And so I want you to relate to it in case there's something that you're hesitant to do, whether it's a public speaking thing or a singing thing or a magic thing, I don't know, whatever it is for you. We're creating a safe environment for you to do that. Yes. So the other bit of news is from Lisa herself, and I'm going to let you...
By the way, I think that's amazing that you're doing that. See, what we want to do, you guys, is bring authenticity to this event. I mean, Joe speaks all over the world. He's really good at what he does. So he's trying to do this with you to show that it doesn't matter what you do or how long you've been doing it. We all have fear to get through. And so that's you're stepping it up. And I love that. So, and I'm going to share this with you too. I was going to wait until the event, but I was talking to Joe and I said, in reality, I've been doing this for 40 years, singing and performing on stage and doing all kinds of things. And I realized I've spoken at workshops and I've taught workshops, but I've never actually spoken at an event on stage. So this is my very first time to be on stage with all of you, and I'm breaking through my fears as well because I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not really sure how it's all going to go down, but I'm going to show up. I'm saying yes. I'm going to step in. I'm excited about it because I'm excited to move through my fear as well. So we're all going to be doing this together. We're going to all be doing this together. Oh, thank you for the heart bombs, Joe. I have the Joe Italian fan page. Good. Alessandro de Adamo.
Thank you.
I love that.
My work is, apparently I'm as big as the Pope in Italy.
I should not touch you.
And I don't know why they haven't invited me back. I've been there once and they didn't pay any attention at all.
Oh.
But now, that was 10 years ago.
Well,
but
now you have your book in Italian.
My books are in Italian. I'm #1 best-selling author. I have movies that have been filmed for that are in Italy. So thank you for doing the fan page. But I don't want to run past what she just said. This is a huge moment for her. She is facing her fears. She is owning the stage, and she's showing you, and I am showing you, what we want you to do. So if you're a little nervous, if you're a little anxious, but you're really longing to step out and say something and do something, here's a safe place to do it. I also want to point out, just like I have decades of experience now as a speaker, I didn't in the beginning, of course, and I'm going to step on stage as a singer-songwriter, she has decades of experience as a singer, but not as a speaker.
Right.
And they're different animals.
Yeah,
we're both doing something risky.
I love this. Congratulations, Lisa. Thank you, Leanne. I love this one. Martha says, Georgia O'Keeffe said, I've been afraid nearly all of my life, but I never let that stop me from doing.
Face the fear and do it.
Yeah. Ciao, grazia. I love that. Congratulations.
Somebody's congratulating you there.
Yeah, I know. Thank Thank you, Joe. You go, girl. Yeah, it's again, we want to be authentic. I mean, we want to bring our expertise and share that with you as well. But we want to let you know that when you come, because I think people are still like, you want to sign up, but you're afraid of what we're going to make you do. Well, we're not going to make you do anything, but we want the energy of the room to be a very safe space and a place where you can grow and we can have fun and we can all do it together and be very authentic. I mean, if I'm scared, I'm going to tell you I'm scared. Like, I'm going to speak it, you know?
And I'm going to speak it too. In fact, when I pick up the guitar, what I plan to do is narrate what's going on in my head, so that there in the audience they can go behind the scenes, so to speak. You're going to go and see what's going on behind the curtain, and I'll reveal my nervousness. If my hands are sweaty, which they'll probably be at the time because they are now, that I will say that. And so you can really identify with things like accepting fear. Fear doesn't have to stop you. Right. You can feel the fear and do it anyway. In fact, fear is an energy you can use. Yes. We mentioned that I spoke the other day at Unity, and somebody came up before my talk and said, do you ever get nervous before your presentations? And I laughed and said, every single time. Every single time. But I've learned a couple things. For one thing, I redefine that nervousness. I tell myself it's excitement. That I'm actually excited to go on stage, that I get to go out there, and here's the wonderful word, I get to go out there and testify.
I love that word.
Testify whatever it is that I'm trying to get across. Testify whatever it is I think is important. Testify what I want to do to inspire people. And in fact, before that event, I don't know if I told you this, I was in what's called the green room, behind the stage, and I'm relaxing and I'm getting to just kind of calm myself and slow my breathing down. And I was remembering the word testify, and I thought, I want to go out there and testify. And I looked down, and there on the sofa I was sitting on was sheet music for a song called Testifying. And it was almost like the universe just saying, we got your back, Joe. Just go out and do what you're planning to do. Just go testify. And I went out there, I testified. I got a standing ovation. People were in tears. Many came up afterwards to say how moved they were. But I had to face my fear, call it excitement. And
my sister's on. Sounds like a song title. Testifying. It was. Actually,
in that case, it was Pam.
Pam.
But that's a great reminder. Whenever she and I get together and we start talking, I hear songs all the time. She'll say statements, and I'll go, that could be a great song.
We write them down because we are doing an album together. We're probably doing many albums together.
Have you been writing them down? Because I haven't.
Well, I've written some, and yeah.
I don't think we've been writing them down.
I've written a few of them. Yeah. You've taken a few of the things I've said and made them.
It's going to be a blast. I'm fearful of doing seminars every time I feel it when I'm in front of all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do. I've told the story. I don't know if I told it on one of the last Facebook Lives, but Johnny Carson.
You did.
The famous talk show host. Athletic person, take his pulse when he's out on a golf course. It's 60 beats per minute. Very athletic, very healthy pulse. Right before he goes on the Tonight Show as the interviewer, before he performs, 130 or higher pulse. Here's a man who had been doing it for decades, but yet when he hears his name, Johnny Carson is coming out, or here's Johnny, as Ed McMahon would say, his pulse raced. There's that excitement. It is natural to feel it. You want to ride that energy and come out and do whatever it is that you have to do.
And I felt that every time I performed as well, you know, and I told you when I went up to do gigs, you know, where I was singing alone, I thought I was going to drop dead. My heart was beating so fast, but it did anyway. And that's the thing too, you guys. Nobody can do this for you. You have to do it yourself. Everybody gets scared. There are techniques, there are processes. You have to, I mean, I know that you've talked before about getting up on stage when you didn't particularly feel 100%. You know, and
Right.
I've been on stage when I've had migraines and auras and I had to set up and it was a 10-hour day as a band leader and I had to perform. You know, it's that inner fire, that inner grit. You just say yes, you get up, you trust. I don't know about you, but for me, I've, you know, gone into dressing rooms and equipment rooms and I've just prayed and I've, you know, it's really about mindset.
I've gone into the bathroom, closed the door, look in the mirror and talk to myself, which is a mirror technique I learned from The Magic of Believing, Claude Bristol's book in the 1950s, and psych myself up. Yes. And I've also done things like tell myself, however you do, you can still love yourself afterwards.
Right.
You can still go on.
But if you never do it again, we both talk about one life, no regrets. I'm not going out with regrets. Even if I screw something, you know, I went when I saw the Brothers Koran, I can't remember if that's what they're called, but anyway, I did an event and they were a group called The Kin and they had an epiphany and they switched and now they teach singing and some other things. But one of their keynote talks is called, Dare to Suck. And I
Yes.
love it. Dare to suck. Like, so what if you suck? So what if you miss a line? So what if you forget what you were going to say? So what? Stuff happens. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. You just roll with it. I've forgotten lyrics many times, right? And I stand there and I try not to let people know that I've done it.
Right.
I make it up or whatever. Or you might see my face do something, but I don't make it a big deal. I just move forward with it. And I'm sure you've forgotten. Have you ever forgotten anything in the middle of speaking or...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Like where you're going?
Yeah, what I was
Where am
going
I
to say
going?
next. I'll even confess this. I've done a lot of teleseminars, and there was one I remember several years ago. I was going to be interviewed by a very famous person, somebody that I put on a pedestal. And so this is a big moment to me. And I was so nervous, I wrote my own name down on
I
a
love
piece of
that.
paper in front of me. In case he asked, what is your name and website? I can look and go, it is Joe Vitale. Here is my I swear to God, I wrote it down.
That's great.
I actually wrote her name. It's written here
You
on a
did.
piece of
It says
paper.
Lisa Winston on here
Because
at the top
I've
of-
called her Lisa all kind
Wilson
of things.
and
because
I've
I've
forgotten Lisa too, but
Right, she's just Lisa to me.
I know. I'm.
So
I'm
I
mean,
actually wrote
you
it
know.
down. So yes, I have forgotten things, but I've also learned to take the precautions.
Yeah.
Now somebody asked, is this going to be an online event? And no, we're creating a safe place for you to do this live. So we're not going to, what's it called, stream
Live
it.
stream it. Yeah,
We're not
live
going to
stream.
live stream
Yeah.
it. We want the people that come in there to feel like a family. We want them to feel very relaxed. We want them to feel very safe. We have found a wonderful place. You really went gaga for it. It's an actual
Well,
stage.
we both got it. You got a hit. You found it first, and then I.
But I
actually
mean, when we went
when
there.
we went there, oh my God! It has the room has an energy all of its own, and for me as a performer, it just turned me on the minute I saw the stage. I jumped up there, I was trying to
She
sing
did.
a little bit.
She
and-
did.
Yeah, and then Joe and I took pictures of the standing ovation,
Right, imagining it, feeling
imagining
it real.
it, feeling it real. Yeah,
And
so.
the event's going to be in, where is the event?
It's in South Austin. It's a place called the Music Lab. Elmo, if you guys look it up, because I know a lot of people, there are 2 locations. It's Elmo. Really cool, fun, funky event. Like
Right.
when you come in, you're going to be surprised. It's not the traditional hotel, with the riser and all that. It's a really cool event. And it's going to be a real production for you guys. You guys are going to get to stand on that stage if you want to. But
And here's the great news. This is so cool.
What?
She's a mother hen. A mother hen. She's going to take care of you. We're not going to pass out fire for you to eat. She's
No.
going to actually buy food. And
Buy
you know how
lunch.
rare she buys me lunch? If you knew how rare she buys me lunch,
did you know your nose is growing again?
Is it? Well,
grows
it's an
all-
Italian nose.
Pretty
It's
soon you're going to
supposed to
look
be
like
big.
Pinocchio. Seriously, he tells a lot of fibs. But anyway, we're going to give you a bag of goodies. We wanted to remind you, tell them what they're going to get about my book and your DVD. Tell them about that.
she has been working for half a year, for months, even during the time when her mother was dying and she was caring for her mother. She has been writing her book. And I've been encouraging her from distance because she was in another state and reading the chapters. And the book is virtually done. You are editing the final phases of it, and Caroline Harper, my assistant, is helping her with that. She is going to print enough copies of the book so that every person at this event will get a pre-publication copy. There'll be a big launch later, and the world will get the book. I think the book's destined to be a New York Times international bestseller. It's inspiring. She reveals her story. She's had a dramatic life. I'm in her life now to turn off the drama and to actually let it be this bountiful, abundant, loving experience. And this book narrates what she went through and is inspiring, gives you teaching tales, processes. And I wrote the foreword to the book, if that means anything to you. And she's going to print the book and maybe sign it. She may charge for that. Maybe sign it and then give it out. You want to add something about your book? Or?
Can you ever say anything without a smart remark following it? Really?
I have
He
a
might
smart
think that you
remark
don't
right
like
now,
me.
but then
He really does like me. He does. Just admit it. You like me. He's not even.
you guys make
That's
a
it.
great team.
No,
A team of what?
I don't know. Like
Team.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's what I said.
Harry
yeah.
Be Happy says no. What does that mean?
I don't know.
No, Harry, I thought you were a yes guy. Why are you
Oh,
saying
he's
no?
saying no. Yeah, we're getting a lot of laughing bombs or whatever.
Oh.
But and also I just wanted to share. I got a lot of Joe did the forward. the foreword's so amazing. I cried, and I still look at it, and I get emotional about it because it's so beautiful. And he really is the reason, the catalyst that I was able to complete that and get all that done. But I also have a lot of really cool endorsements from some big name people.
Oh yes, you've
Marcy
got
Shimoff and Dee Wallace and
they're
Robert
raving
Cliff.
about the book.
Yeah, and it's funny because when you write a book, you look at it and you think, well, I wrote this down, I channeled some stuff from spirit, but you don't really feel like when you read it, you don't really know. And then when you hear from other people that it's actually affecting them profoundly, then it really touches your heart. And you know that it's, it came from spirit. It was
You
all
get
meant
confirmation.
to be. Yeah, you get confirmation.
And that's what happens. As an author, you don't always know how people are responding when they read the book, because they're off in their room doing something anywhere in the world. But when you meet them, like I did at Unity, or when I go to Los Angeles coming up, or I'll be going to Thailand in a couple months speaking there, and other places I'll be going to, people come up afterwards and tell me how the books have affected them. And that's when it, you feel it in your heart.
Yeah.
And you really know that there's the confirmation. She's getting that now. Because when I said I liked the book, she blew me off. I said, it's a great book. And she's just like, it had to come from somebody else.
Yeah,
I'm like, some
you,
people
so,
respect my opinion. Some people respect my opinion.
I followed all the instructions you gave me. I do respect you, you know that. But
all I said was finish the frickin' book.
But I know you.
That's my instruction. Finish the frickin' book.
All right. So, what are they saying?
Oh, Harry was responding to your question.
Can you ever say anything without a smart comment? No.
He said no. Well, that's because he knows me.
Yeah, he does. He does. Leanne, I'm so happy and excited for you too, and for us. Aw. Thanks, guys. And this is why we want to have a live event. Like, social media is great, but you really can't touch people the way you can touch them when you're with them energetically in person. So that's why we're super excited about it, because we can make a much bigger difference and a bigger impact if you're in the room with us. But you also didn't tell you're going to be giving them.
I know where you're going.
I know.
We're sitting very close together, so your thoughts are making it into my thoughts. I got the telepathic thing there.
Right, exactly.
I listened to you on audiobooks. Well, thank you. Excited for us. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to give away a gift too. I have a DVD called Hypnotic Speaking. And I created it with Victoria Schaefer a few years ago. And it's a very powerful, professionally done DVD explaining how I hold the crowd when I get on stage. As you mentioned in your email today, I get standing ovations. I got one the other day.
People that are emotional. It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, they're very moved. But there is a method to that.
Yeah.
And I talk about it. Now, I very much speak from inspiration. I may have an idea of a message I want to get across, but I sit and meditate beforehand. I want to be a channel for that message. So when I get on stage, I'm often surprised by what I say because I wasn't planning to say it.
I love that.
But how I prepare is in that DVD, Hypnotic Speaking. And I talk about how other people prepared, including Mark Twain, who was a deep influence on my life. And many people don't know he was one of the early public speakers on the circuit when that started back in the 1800s. And he had his own methods for speaking. That's in the DVD, Hypnotic Speaking. I'm going to give it away to everybody that comes to the live event on November 8th.
Yeah. And we have other goodies for you too. But again, I just want to be clear. I'm going to, because a lot of people have been asking. It's on the event page, but again, it's taking place in a place called the Music Lab, South Austin. Amazing, amazing venue, not a hotel. We're going to be doing lunch. We're going to have snacks. We're going to have coffee, tea, water. We're going to have something for you to write on. We're going to have this amazing stage. We're going to have these amazing speakers. Joe, I want you, because I've been saying it, and I want you.
You want me?
I want you.
She's saying it publicly. She wants me, finally.
Let me finish.
All right. What do you want?
I want you, because I've been sharing what your fees normally are. I think people take it for granted. But people, it's like they see us together and like normally he would be a
You're becoming
guest.
Italian. Look how you're moving your hand.
I am Italian. Well, I'm German. I'm a German Italian, I guess. I don't know. I'm hanging out with you, so yeah.
Okay, you're starting to use your hands.
Right, right. But normally Joe would be hired as a guest celebrity speaker. He would be doing a keynote speech. He'd come in for an hour or 2 hours, whatever it is, right?
And collect a big payday.
He'd collect a big payday, which he is not doing with me. Okay, we already know that. You said that
we
25
discuss
times.
this?
Yes, you've already said it.
Did we discuss this?
Now don't go back. Come on.
Love your work,
but,
Dr.
but anyway, we want
cool.
what I want you to do, this is from me,
okay,
is even though we're friends, I don't want you guys to take for granted that he's coming. He's not coming for an hour or two. He's coming to spend the day. Don't say you didn't know about it for the 40th time. Otherwise, and that's, yeah. But really, truly, don't take this for granted.
Do I have to spend the day in the event? Can I take a nap in the back? I saw that there's a green room back there. Okay, I can see the look on her face. I will be there for the little pay she is giving me, hoping
so
that I
mean.
get some
He
of the
is
lunch
so
that's
mean to
passed
me.
out to everybody
No,
else that
now
actually
you
pays.
have no lunch. You got to pack a lunch and
Do I
bring
get to
it.
eat
Brown
fire?
bag. No, you get nothing. Coal. And
Steve
nothing.
is there. He's a co-star
Hey,
in the
Steve.
movie Becoming the Keys. That's a new movie coming out that I'm in the movie
Steve,
too. Steve's
Roger,
in it.
yeah, check that out.
Robert
I
Clancy's
love
in it.
that. Yeah.
That gets. Is it released in January? I know there's a
I
premiere
don't.
in Vegas.
Yeah, the premiere's in January. Yeah, which we will be at. But
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm going to be at the event all day, and I will be accessible. I'm just kidding, but I'll be there. So if you wanted to hang with me, meet me. If that's in any way important to you, why would they want to meet me?
Why would you want to meet him?
Yeah, why would you want to meet me?
Look how mean he is to me.
Look how
Why
she
would you-
dismisses me.
Well, but
Yes.
you're mean to me. So
I'm mean to you.
You're mean to me, but you're nice to everybody else.
Well, that's
I can't
the way
figure
I
that
am.
out. You know,
Yeah.
that's the way I am.
That's the way I am. Okay.
That's great. Yeah. Okay. No, he really is a nice guy.
I saw
to
my
other
niece
people.
even come in. My niece was watching. She may have left by now, but she
probably
was
because
here.
she's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
No, but really, he really is nice to other people, just not me. But
What? Okay.
but
looking at
you
her
know,
now.
he's got what, 35 years speaking
I'm
experience.
older than that. Oh, I didn't know if you were
No, I
asking
know
my
you're
age.
not 35.
I'm
I
not
mean, you're older
35.
than me. No, me neither.
Almost double that.
Yeah.
but
Well, okay, but he's
what am
the
I?
best of the best. You know, he's an expert. He's a celebrity. He's a. I don't look at you
She
that
said
way.
something
I don't
nice.
look at you that way. You're not a celebrity to me.
I know. I'm not treated like one around you either. I'm not a celebrity to you. I'm not treated like a celebrity with you. She
What do you
ignores
expect
me.
from me?
I say nice things about her book, and she shrugs like it's not important until somebody else says it.
Oh, I'm getting a cramp. Oh, wait.
You're getting a cramp. I'm getting a cramp too. It's called Lisa. What a pain. Caroline's watching. Caroline's my sister.
Caroline, how do you work for this guy? I don't get it.
He is the best. Oh, she said something nice
Don't.
too.
Hey, wait.
He is the best of the
Stand
best.
up for me.
I got it in writing. I got
Oh,
it in
Caroline,
writing.
you blew it for me. Okay.
Caroline spoke at the Unity event
Yeah,
too.
I
At the
know.
very end
That's
of it,
so cool.
I was up there with
Congratulations,
her.
Caroline.
She did fantastic. She told a little story, and she did the clothes for me, selling quite a few books and DVDs.
Woohoo! Way to go, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
I
think-
support you in that.
Is Caroline coming to the event? Did she?
Well, we didn't ask her yet, but Caroline, you might be coming to the event. You don't know it yet.
All right.
Because my assistant Penny broke her leg and had surgery yesterday in 45 places, and she's out for 3
She
months.
sits at a desk and does virtual assistant's work. How did she break her leg?
I don't know.
How did she have to have surgery? Why is she going into a home for repair?
Check this out, you guys. Okay, I'm going to bring this up. She sent a note to me yesterday after massive surgery, like she's got screws in her leg and all. She's laid up for 3 months, and she said that she started doing Ho'oponopono when she went into the ER, and when they put her under yesterday under anesthesia, she came out and was still doing Ho'oponopono, and she was able, as before the surgery, she was not able to get on her feet at all, and she was able to take a few
That's
steps the other
amazing.
day. So Ho'oponopono works, you guys. Just wanted to share that.
That's a great story.
Courtesy Dr. Joe Vitale.
And if you don't know what Ho'oponopono is, I've written 2 books about it, Zero Limits and 10 Years Later at Zero.
Yeah.
And most people do know about it, but I'm just saying it because there might be a few that
Well,
don't
this is
know.
a cool story, and we're going to write about that. All right, what's happening?
Caroline says, ask me to, why do we have to ask her? Why don't she ask us? We're the
Ask
ones-
me. Caroline, okay, can you please come to the event? We need help. We do.
And
Help us.
Monica wants to help. I think we got plenty
I
of
think
help.
we got plenty of help.
We're-
We just need Caroline there to
do everything we don't want
do
to do.
everything we don't want to do. Right. Exactly. She can handle
So,
it. We're not
Caroline-
going to have like a huge crowd anyway, so it's going to be intimate. But yeah, we certainly would love to have you there, girl. So please come. All right. Caroline asked me. Okay, you're the best too, Lisa. Oh, thanks. Can I please
Caroline
come?
says-
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Did you
Caroline.
get it? Did you get our message? Just say you're coming. That's all. Next thing you write, just say yes.
You're
I'm
in.
coming. I'm in.
Caroline's coming.
Okay.
So everybody should sign up just to meet
Yes.
Caroline.
Right, exactly.
If you don't want to meet me, don't want to
maybe
meet her.
Caroline. Oh, she's laughing. Maybe Caroline. Maybe you can share your experience of your first time on stage too. You know, we're trying to get everybody to give their experiences, which really will help everybody in the audience. Caroline is awesome. She is awesome. She's editing my book.
Look at all these people
Yeah.
saying Caroline
I
is
own my
awesome.
book. She
What
is-
about us?
Caroline-
We're here.
We
We're the
suck.
ones doing the
We
live
suck.
thing. You're talking about
We dare to
somebody you
suck.
don't even see a photo of.
I know, right? Caroline, I think you should just put on the event. Okay. Anything else? Okay.
Well,
so
yes, we
yeah.
will.
Well, did you want to talk about that or no? Or
Look,
just
I don't know what you're pointing at.
keys? You know?
Well, that's my fees.
Oh, we did tell. We kind of sort of covered
Yeah.
that for now. Okay.
Well, let's put it in perspective for a second,
Okay,
though.
all right.
That's a great thing.
Okay.
By the way, when you were
You said
pointing
something
here,
nice to me?
you pointed like at three things.
No, we
with
didn't.
you. It was placed like
That's
right in
because
the.
you're blind. Even with your glasses on, you're
I
blind.
had my Sean
No,
Connery glasses
I know, but
on.
you couldn't
pointed,
see.
You were
That's
not
because,
pointing at
again,
one thing. You
remember
were
the other
pointing
day,
at three
Sean
things.
Connery is a feisty fart. That's what I said, and you're feisty again today. Okay, so.
All right.
All right,
so
we're
what the hell
done
did you
now.
ask me? Now I don't even know. Caroline is awesome. I already saw that.
Okay.
Write something else.
All right.
Write something I haven't already seen, okay?
Wow.
Do you have questions, comments, jokes, anything you want to know from her or from me? My fees. All right. We need to put this in perspective.
We do.
People fly from all over the world to have a mastermind with me, and they've been doing it for many, many years. And they pay $10,000 to spend 3 hours with me, and I pick them up in a nice car. We go to dinner. They ask anything they want. I spend all of my time and focus on them when I'm not eating and chewing food, and we have a great time. But they're paying 10 grand to do this. And then I have a Miracles coaching program, which costs thousands of dollars. I have a Zero Limits mentoring program, or mastery program, which costs thousands of dollars. If you hired me to be a speaker, generally it's around $30,000 an hour.
And up, right?
And
if
up.
it's international.
If I'm going overseas, it's even
Yeah.
more. And I want first class travel and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and a Cuban cigar, and all these little things.
He doesn't want much,
I don't want much. I just want everything.
Right.
Winston Churchill said, "I am totally satisfied with the very best of everything."
Yes, yes.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's good enough for old Winston.
Me
It's
three.
good. It's
Okay.
good for all of us. So what I'm saying here is, to spend a day with me would cost a fortune.
Yes.
But she is asking, what is it, $195?
Well, it was $297. We lowered the price so that those of you who are dragging your feet for whatever reason, you're getting $197, guys, $100 off. That's ridiculous. I mean, for what you're going to get, Joe's going to be there all day, and you're getting lunch and everything else. Just do it. Just show up. So, I wanted you to share that because I don't want people to take for granted that you're coming. It's not something you do
like you do.
regularly. He's so mean to me.
There's already people that are signing up. Look, Joe says, I get it. I'm
Joe's in already. She's already in. Well, then you
she's
must be
already
awesome
in.
too. Oh, Cricket Holden. Oh, is that me? Well, thank you. I think I'm awesome.
Is that what how did you know they were talking about you?
Because I just assumed.
must
Because
be
you're so
awesome.
mean to me, I'm just taking anything I can get as a,
We got Sam from Mexico saying hello.
I'm from Mexico. Stephanie Woolbridge. You're doing it too. Stephanie's coming on. She's already signed up.
We already know these people.
Yeah,
that are coming. I don't know
yeah.
all these people. I'm going to
Well,
meet
you'll know
Stephanie
them
and Joe
because
and
Stephanie
everybody.
and Joe are coming. You'll meet them. Yeah.
Okay.
If they want to meet you, because if you keep being mean.
If they
Well, like I
want
said,
to
he'll be
meet me.
nice to
How
you.
rude is that?
He'll be nice to you. He's not nice to me.
Dragging friends. Joe is bringing friends?
Are you bringing friends, Joe? Awesome. Bring them all. Yeah. Seating is limited. It's not going to be a huge event. So when the doors close, they close. So if you're dragging your feet, get the ticket now because you may not get it when you decide
Joe
to.
is onto something by getting friends to go.
Yeah.
It may be more, I don't know, more reassuring if you bring a friend.
Yeah.
If you come with a friend of yours and you say, let's do this together,
Yes.
now you both have each other to support each other to get in the door.
Right.
Once you're there, you're fine. It's a safe place. She's easy to be with. I'm a little bit more difficult to be with, but go hang around
You
her.
said something nice about me.
Well,
Thanks.
Now she's
Nice.
petting
Some
me.
stroking a bitly. Yeah.
Harry says everybody needs this.
Thank you, Harry. And Harry has been a speaker at your event.
He has. He
Yeah,
spoke at
and
the
he's coming
advanced
too.
Ho'oponopono event. He
Yeah.
has experience on stage, but yet he knew that we can always learn more. We can always polish our skills.
Yes.
We can always get new techniques. We can always improve. We can always stretch.
Just come have fun.
And so,
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
come have fun. That's
I mean,
exactly what it
really.
is.
Let go of the whatever ideas you have and just come have
I
a
see
blast.
Garen Bader is watching, and Garen is a friend of mine from Vegas. He's already a performer. And I wanted to point it out because I mentioned earlier I'm going to sing on stage. I'm going to perform a song, and I want you to know why this is something I need to do. I had private time with Melissa Etheridge. I was in her home. I was in her home studio. I had one-on-one time with this rock legend that I've been a fan of for 20 years. And she handed me a guitar, and she asked me to perform for her. And I Oh my God! Did
I remember when you told me this. It was like you're mortified.
Can you imagine this? I mean, I've been a fan for 20 years, and so I'm boyish and I'm childlike, and I'm inside her plays, and I'm going to perform for her. And I even paused and said, "Oh my God, Melissa Etheridge wants me to perform a song for Melissa Etheridge," and I did about a few seconds of a couple songs, but I always was embarrassed that I didn't have a song memorized that I can perform. And the same thing with Garen Bader. When I was at his place in Las Vegas, he handed me a guitar and he says, "Perform a song."
Oh, that was, you showed me a picture.
Yeah,
that's who you went to see.
That's who I went to see, yeah.
Got it.
And,
cool.
And I was again embarrassed because I had not yet memorized one of my songs. I did a few seconds and fumbled my way through it.
Yet?
And I have 4 weeks.
Still didn't do it.
I have until November 8th. I'm wringing my hands even
for?
here. What am I waiting to get off this?
Oh, well,
You
go.
keep asking me to
I'll
do
just
things.
Keep talking.
Dennis Barker is watching. Hi, guys. Awesome news. Thank you, Garen. I was just talking about you. And, Garen, the next time you hand me a guitar, I'm playing a frickin' song for you. In fact,
maybe
you may not be able to stop me. I may just get so carried away because I'm going to this Own the Stage. Don't what? I'm going to the Own the Stage event, and I'm learning from her. She's learning from me. We're all learning from each other. But, Garen, you're part of the reason I'm doing this. I did not perform for you, and I will.
Life throws you things that allow you to upscale, escalate,
Show
elevate.
up and we'll be friends.
Show
That's
up and
exactly
we'll be friends. Right.
Right.
Who said that, Joe?
Joe
Joe
said
we'll be
that.
friends.
Karen says it's great. I
You're
look forward.
so
Oh, thank you, Garen.
cute. I can't see a thing without my glasses. I am so blind.
Garen is a famous
Great.
pianist.
I will look forward.
Vegas performer,
Oh.
magician. I mean, he's big time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw pictures on
he's a dear
Facebook
friend. We're
of
going to be
you,
doing an event together that I can't promote just yet because we don't have the date, but
Cool.
we're going to do it.
Awesome.
So do you have questions? Do you have comments? We don't want to take up all your time. We've been on for at least, almost 45 minutes. You're a talker. Man.
And I've hardly said anything. Isn't that interesting? You kind of like owned the stage today.
Still talking.
Owned
Notice?
he like owned the stage today, didn't he? Yeah. Okay.
That's what you want to do. That's what this is about. The link is in the description.
Okay, forget the W. It's bit.ly/Austin Speaks. Now, I've said this 45 times, so it's bit.ly/
Yeah, why are you telling me? I mean,
because you never know it.
I don't need it. I
Well,
know
yeah,
where
you
we're
do.
going.
You're on Facebook Live.
I'm
Anyway,
already. Do I need to pay too? I just realized I haven't bought a ticket. And seeing how she treats me, I may have to spend a couple $100 too. And with I do it, it'll probably be and lunch. Don't forget, you got to pay for lunch.
No, you're brown bagging it. Remember, I'm not providing.
I'm brown bagging it. What do you see? Heading out to
you out the back like I did.
Land. I want to do this, so I am
Playing in front of a conference retreat. As she is playing in front of a conference retreat, so she wants to do it. So are you coming?
Donna, you should come.
The link
really.
is at the top of the Facebook Live, guys. Sign up today, $100 off, November 8th, Thursday, with an opportunity to do some private coaching with Joe, Nicole, or I. And Nicole Lewis Keeper, we're going to bring her on today. She was busy, but maybe next week. So
we
you can
didn't
get to meet
actually
her.
say there's three of us presenting, and Nicole is the third presenting. Do you want to say anything about her?
Nicole's amazing. She lives in Pennsylvania. She's a dear friend of mine. She supported me when my mother passed away. She was on a summit of mine, and she and I were hanging out when I was in Pennsylvania. She was, I think, 20-some years as a psychotherapist, social worker. She's now turned into a business therapist. She's brilliant. She's all about love and safety. She's a powerful woman, and she's going to be flying in to do the event with us as well. So, yeah, we'll introduce you to her hopefully next week. Because it's not all about Joe and I. We just happen to be in the same location.
No,
so.
it's all about her. We will have another Facebook Live probably next week, and we will have some
I
more.
don't want to hang out with you anymore.
I know. Well, okay.
I don't think I want to hang out with Joe anymore.
I'm going to start charging you to hang out with me. Anyway, next week we're going to have some more announcements. We'll talk about what we can do that evening, because you'll be in downtown Austin. We will also talk about some things that are possible for the next day. But we are doing the day, it's 9 to 6, right? Something like
9
that?
to 6 in that realm, yeah.
Yeah, 9 to 6 in Austin, November 8th. It's in South Austin, Music Lab.
Super
Beautiful.
close to the airport. Tons of hotels around the area.
And it's close to Saps, which is my favorite Thai restaurant.
Don't tell everybody that. They don't all want to go to Saps.
Everybody should go to Saps. I've been to
You'll
Thailand.
have to Uber.
It's the closest thing to Thailand that you're
It's
going to get.
good stuff. I've been there.
And the people who run it are from Thailand. Should we charge them for the commercial we just gave them?
You should, yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe the free lunch will be from Saps.
Saps.
We keep talking about them.
Exactly.
So I wanted to, can I mention a couple of things?
Yeah, go ahead.
You should sign up because if you're already watching this and you've been watching this, then there's something resonating with you. Face your fear, face the discomfort, stretch. She's stretching, I'm stretching, other people will be stretching. Let's all support each other. Let's all do it there. And sign up. The link is there. You still get $100 off because she's maintained. It's $195.
Well, $197.
$197. $2 more. She keeps bumping it up. Man, she wants
It's
money.
worth way more than that, but we want you guys.
It
to
is
be
worth more
comfortable,
than that.
you know.
Plus, you're getting lunch.
Yeah, you're not. But okay.
I'm not. So everybody gets a bag of potato chips and a pickle. A bag of potato chips and a pickle. That should get you through the day. Eat before you get there.
You get white bread and
White bread.
lunch meat with no condiments. That's it. That's what
why
you
would I
get.
want condoms with my lunch meat? Why would I have condoms with my lunch? What's on your mind?
Condiments.
I don't.
Condiments.
I don't
Oh
eat-
my God. I
eat
don't
white
like.
meat.
You're impossible. Okay.
I love hanging.
You
with
don't eat
y'all.
white meat.
What? Where'd that even come? Why were you talking about white meat? Everybody gets potato chips and a pickle.
I said.
Harry's gonna bring lunch for me too, because I think
you get white bread.
I think we're all gonna
lunch meat,
starve
and
if we
no
count on her.
Condiments. That was actually an experience I had as
I've
a
got to get white
musician.
meat and condoms. I'll bring you lunch, Joe. Thank you. Harry is looking out for me. Why don't you learn
Harry,
from
I'm
some of these
taking
nice
care of them.
people?
Don't worry, but thank you. I appreciate it. You
There's
just gotta
nice
have a good
people
time.
here.
Should I go?
We
You've been doing all
we
the
should
talking
both
anyway.
Go. Well,
We should both go.
Be quiet. Say something.
No, I'm good. No,
No,
I got nothing to
say something.
No, I'm done.
Okay, so we have our notes. We covered that, right? That,
and that. Yeah, so sign up. Sign up, you guys. We have 3.5 weeks. Again, this is there's a cutoff for the amount of people that we're bringing in because, again, we want to give you guys a really amazing experience. But, yeah, sign up, bring your friends. Come, let's have fun, break through, and
hear her speak. Hear
him
me
sing.
Sing a song.
That's
a
going to be amazing.
lullaby.
I can't wait. A lullaby, is that what you're saying?
No, it's not going to be a lullaby. It's going to be a rock song.
Is it?
I have 3.5 weeks to change my mind. It could be anything.
That's true. He's going to surprise us. How about that? But anyway, yeah, I'm nervous about speaking on stage, but I'm doing it anyway. He's nervous about singing. He's doing it anyway. So what are you nervous about? Do it anyway, right? All right. Kelly G. McGrain, get some of Nurse's treats. Yum. Okay, well, Nurse is not going to be there, but she's... Where does she have her treats?
In her cookbook. Her
In her
cookbook is called Bread Free
cookbook.
Bread.
Right, there you go. Let's give Nurse a plug. All right, you guys. So no questions. Everybody seems like they're ready to come. So sign up and let's see some signups today. Let's
Any
get this
comments?
going. Yeah, no comments. I'll bring you lunch. Mahalo. Looks like a great event. I think we're done. I think we're losing them.
Well, I'm
They're
kind of
done.
enjoying this, though. I can keep talking to nobody.
Yeah, you can keep
There's-
talking is right. I used to think I talked a lot, but he talks more than I do. All right, what else do you want to say, Joe?
I'm in silence.
Well, so am I. So I guess we're done. Okay.
Thank you for listening. We love you.
Yes.
We support you. We'd love to see you there.
Yes.
The link is in the description.
bit.ly/Austin Speaks, because he'll never remember it. bit.ly/Austin Speaks.
Bring your own lunch. Don't
bring your own lunch.
Don't
I'm
count
feeding
on
it.
her.
I'm feeding you. Don't
She
listen
hasn't
to
fed
him.
me yet. And it's already lunchtime. So
If you only knew the truth, I'm feeding you lunch. Don't listen to him. Don't
I
listen
got a
to him.
cup of coffee.
Well, you're not going to get that anymore.
I know. It's already empty. Look. It's been empty.
All right, love you guys. Hey, can't wait to see you guys. We'll pop in because I know we have some more surprises for you in the next couple of weeks. But and we will introduce Nicole as well.
Yes,
Are you
but
falling
I'm
asleep?
tired. This is a
Whenever
lot of
I
work.
talk, he starts to fall asleep.
I
I
don't
don't
work this hard
understand
during
it.
the day. This is my nap time. Maybe it's just because my blood sugar is low.
Maybe
I
you're
need
just
some-
bored with me.
I just need
Are you
something. Well, kind of.
I got bars. You want a bar?
A
Okay,
bar.
a bar.
It's not what you think. She's got a bar with well stocked. It's not what you think. I know what you're thinking. I know how she acts. And so you're all thinking she's getting vodka. Where are you going? She just left.
Macro bars, not booze bars. All right.
Okay,
All
I'm
right. Are you done?
I'm done. Sign up. Come to the event. Stretch. Face your fears. Own the stage.
Baby.
Own the stage. Okay. I had to move my arms.
Who listens to Sean Connery anyway?
Everybody. I thought
Look,
you
now
did
you're not
this.
even on. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm back.
All right, we're leaving.
We're
okay.
finished.
Love you guys. We'll see you soon. Sign up link at the top of the page. Can't wait to see who's coming, and we can't wait to meet you there and you get to meet Joe.
My watch just says
boy.
it's time to stand. I got an Apple Watch, and it's always telling me what to do.
Is it time to breathe?
Sometimes it says breathe, and I'm like, what do you think I've been doing? Now it's just stand.
Look,
Why
he
does it want
keeps
me to
talking.
stand?
Like I can't shut him up. It's incessant. Okay. All right. Can I go now?
can go.
Are you done?
I'm done.
He's a performer. He really is. Are you sure you're done? Do you want to sing? Do you want to dance?
No, they got to pay to hear me sing. $197 and I'll sing at her event. See you.
Our event. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good day.